Good evening, everyone. My name is Roxy Nickel. Welcome to the JaRIA's Honour Awards here at Ribby's Ultra Lounge Restaurant and Ultra Club. It's going to be a wonderful evening. You're going to learn about our 26 awards in 16 categories, but you're going to learn more about that as the evening continues and learn how we came about them and the different categories and how they were chosen. But at this point, we're going to kick off the Honor Awards with the music of all of our awardees, well, as many as he can play. I'm going to turn it over to ZJ West, who will be playing music from our different awardees. And whilst you're listening, you can also try out our welcome cocktails. So the evening continues now. I turn over to ZJ West.
Wait the town and tell the people about the musical disc coming your way.
No, 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 you don't love me, and I know now. No, 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 you don't love me, yes, I know now. Cause you left me, baby, and I've got no place to go now. No, 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 I'll do anything you say, boy. No, 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 I'll do anything you say, boy. Cause if you ask me, baby, I'll get on my knees and pray, boy. No, 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 you don't love me, and I know now. No, 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 you don't love me, yes, I know now. Skylarking, that's what you do today. Skylarking, these for they stand up, firm on their feet. Get a little work, and
Good evening again, everyone. everyone. I see a lovely young lady walking around, and that is our welcome cocktail. So please have a taste. And the gentleman in yellow, Mr. Simpson, you can let him know because he passed it along with myself. So let us know what you think. And there's also cocktails. So this is on behalf of JaRIA. So do enjoy. Anything else outside of that, you know it would be a cash bar. But continue to enjoy the music of our performers or awardees, courtesy of ZJ West.
Skylarking, that's what you do today. Skylarking, before they stand up, firm on their feet. Get a little work, and earn their bread honestly. Begging you a fashion, sir. Begging you a dancing, sir. Got to get it.
Treat her like diamonds and pearls. Take it to all the girls around the world. And this is Raven and Shaggy with a combination with the miss. Flip this one for your musical disc.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my peeps, you are to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, lady.
Life is one big party when you're still young, but who's gonna have your back when it's all done?
Yeah.
It's all good when you live for your pure fun. Can't be a fool, son. What about the long run?
Yeah.
Looking back, shorty, always a mention. Say me not giving her much attention.
Yeah.
She was there through my incarceration. I wanna show the nation my appreciation.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my peeps, you are to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, lady.
You're a queen and that's how you should be treated. Though you never get the loving that you needed.
Yeah.
To the left but I call and you heeded. Begged and I pleaded, mission completed.
Yeah.
And I said that I and I this the program. Not the type to mess around with your emotion.
Yeah.
But the feeling that I have for you is so strong. Been together so long and this could never be wrong.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my peeps, you are to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need.
You're listening to ZJ West. Good evening to everyone once again. And we're playing music from our awardees. You know, we have varied categories. So you just heard Shaggy. Everybody knows that one. Dawn Penn was played earlier. And you are going to Ziggy Marley now. True to Myself.
And it's not the same old thing over again. I say, just do what you feel and don't you fool yourself. I say, 'cause I can't make you happy unless I am. I say, I've got to be true to myself. 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 Day in, day out, I've asked many questions. say, only to find the truth that never changes. I say, if you don't deal with it, it keeps killing you a little by little. I say, call me selfish if you will, my life I alone can live. I say, I've got to be true to myself. Got to be true to myself. Anyway now, got to be true to myself. Got to be true to myself.
This song was written by Ibu Cooper. Grub Cooper, hear me, Ibu, oh my. Grub Cooper, this one Draw by Rita Marley.
I wanna get high, so high. 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 One draw, one draw. I want draw. One draw. Hey brother man, hey what you say? Give me some of your sense. Hey Rasta man, hey what you say? Give me some of your sense. So long I have been searching for a taste, looking all over the place. Not a thing could I find to satisfy my mind. So I came to search for the eye, see what the eye can do, and just like I said, you send it straight to my head. Wanna feel high, so high, so high, high. I wanna feel high, so high. I want one draw now. I want draw. I want one draw now. I want draw. Hey brother man, hey what you say? Give me some of your.
This is a Showtime rhythm. Another one of our awardees, Dave Kelly.
Give me some of your.
Controller, Drake, Steve McGregor.
Right. My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. I thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller. Yeah. Okay, you like it when I get aggressive. Tell you to go slower, go faster. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller. Yeah. And I'm never on a wasting shawty. I do it how you say you want it. Them girls, they just wanna take my money. They don't want me to give you nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. They don't wanna see me find your loving. They don't wanna see me smiling back when they knowing I lie for you. Thinking I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things when you want me to, like controller.
Definitely the Jamaican influence
Like
in this.
controller.
Drake is an international artist, but you know, we just are all around the world. We move into Prodigal Sons, I Wish.
Well, the father said, if I keep his words, whatever I wish for, he will grant unto me. And this is what I wish. I wish them would have done this slackness and start to create some conscious lyrics. And I wish them would have done the foolishness, but them can't meditate without a big conscious spliff. I wish the youths them would really do this. Go pick up the Bible and go lock the matic. And I wish them would have understand this. And them soul Satan a target. Hear this, I wish to see Bounty Killer get saved and Harlem Batman lyrics rearrange. I wish to see Beanie turn Christian. They a church of praise God and a lift up holy hand. You know we a pray for Elephant Man. I wish I'll be there at his baptism. Hello, we no give up on Ninja Man. Me a pray for him turn back brother Desmond and start share stage again with Papa San Baby Sham. What a little youth vice strong. Imagine him a plead the blood against Satan, but them hear you up on the radio and see you up on the telly. Imagine Lexus all a leader church while they on the choir. Keep Rich and Chico a symphony with Vegas, Tonto, Metro and Devante. Production a come from Sly and Robbie, Steely and Clevie, and the one Dave Kelly. Not to mention the Genius Danny Brownie. Just imagine what a power pop ministry we not stop pray until this become reality. So I wish them would have done the slackness and start to create some conscious lyrics. And I wish them would have done the foolishness, but them can't meditate without a big conscious spliff. I wish.
All right, another one of our awardees.
Go pick up the Bible and go lock.
Prodigal Son.
I wish them would understand this. And them soul Satan a target. Yugit.
All right, and for the final person in this segment, you know, this is one of the persons who is most recognized. If I just press play on this, everybody's supposed to know who I'm talking about. Who am I talking about? All right.
Come back to me, pure loneliness in my life since you're gone. Mad Cabra once more alongside Berry Saman. Berries, we have to sing to the girl, man.
Feeling lonely, now you're gone and left me. I just can't get over you not being my lover.
Watch this, think it over. Baby girl, me a beg me loneliness I come down like a tent and I let think it over. Baby girl, me a beg me loneliness I come down like a tent and I can't get over. Girl, this separation can't get over. Some things are right, can't be wrong, can't get over. No matter how hard me try, right you know me have to ask the question why.
Feeling lonely, now you're gone and left me. I just can't get over you not being my lover.
Then me tell her me feel lonely. Girl, I me need company. Me a beg you right now, girl, come back to me. Me feel lonely. Girl, I need company. Me a beg you right now, come right back to me.
I was drawn into myself, observing all this time. From every angle that I see, my people, you're needing help. The brothers have turned to crime, so they die from time to time. We'd like to ask you leaders, what have you got in mind? I see the fire spreading, it's getting hotter and hot. The haves will wanna be in the shoes of the have-nots. If the sign is on your door, then you will be safe for sure. But if you are in pretense, you're on the wrong side of the fence. Fire burning. Another thing I saw in vision, right in front of me.
Me love me car, me love me bike, me love me money and thing. But most of all, me love me browning. Love me car, me love me bike, me love me money and thing. But most of all, me love me browning. Pamela and Dan, Suzette and Nadine, I wonder what the whole vibe of them thinking. Them a plan and them a con and them a scheme, cause them want much of me and me browning. But all the rumor them a spread and a fuck up her head, my lord, and not listening. And she know what she alone and me must come back home to her in the evening. Cause me and her is very close and me love her the most and me not hurt her feelings. So all the talk them a talk, all the chat them a chat, my land and not living. That's why me love me car, me love me bike, love me money and thing. But most of all me love me browning. Love me car, me love me bike, me love me money and thing. But most of all me love me browning. We don't stop crying, we all black woman no. Respect all the girl them with dark complexion, but you know. Who that? I me man. Who? But you want time man to see me to the browning song man. You know what the girl them say? How love them can't done from shoes down to ground. Hear me now. We don't stop crying, we all black woman no. Respect all the girl them with dark complexion, but you don't stop crying, we all black woman no. One heap of things are going for uno complexion. Black is beauty, uno color is one in a million no. Having from birth a natural suntan no. Smooth like a grape, no true you use your lotion no. Take care of your complexion. What am I do? What am I try? Where the whole of them a plan no. Don't get me wrong because we love black woman and we don't stop crying. We all black woman no. Respect all the girl them with dark complexion. We don't stop crying. We all black woman no. Enough things I want for uno complexion. Someone no. How where you get it? How where you buy it from no. Choose some light skin them want for buy it and no. Woman no bother worry uno intention without no. Black or brown uno a put you right.
Brown-eyed girl, come and walk with me. Brown-eyed girl, come and talk with me. I wanna do all the little things that love should do. All the little things you want me to. Brown-eyed girl. Brown-eyed girl, now do you know? Brown-eyed girl, that I love you so. My whole life through, I've been waiting for a girl like you. Some
one I can give sweet kisses to. Round my girl. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow will come and the girl I can't wait. It's her anniversary. It's her anniversary. Yeah. But the first thing I'll do is run straight to you.
This is for my baby face. You got a cute baby face. This is for my baby face. Yeah. Now listen now. We have so many things in common, yet we are two different people. We just love being around each other, yet we give each other space to grow. Step by step, we are getting stronger. Breath by breath, we are learning about each other. I don't know where this will go, but I'm so glad we are taking it slow. This is for my baby face. You got a cute baby face. This is for my baby face.
I'm glad I didn't turn you down. I've watched you all these years, holding your head up high, just wanting to be someone. When all the fellows around, they didn't pay you no mind. How could they not look twice? They must have been blind. But I could tell from the start, you had love in your heart, and you wanted so much to let it go. Baby, you needed the chance to show a little romance. Now the table is turned, they're running you down. Baby, show it all. Show them what you've got now, honey. Throw it off. Burn them 'cause you're hot now, baby. Let it off. Let them feel the heat now, honey. Show it off. You've got to make your feet now, baby.
And I say you find yourself with the instrument of influence. Use it in a positive sense, or else you're gonna pay the consequence. Rebel speaks again. I say be careful what you teach your little children. Make sure I know something to hurt them. Mind what you saying to my sister. She could be the next prime minister. I say if you watch what you saying to me daughter, 'cause in the long run she could be your doctor. Oh, you fi mention that to me son Dan. I mean no woman little boy fit on a gunman. Still you never listen. Your ears must be missing. Every day you say you're gonna shine and a glisten. You're talking for the scream and the lighter and the whistle. It look like you forget all about that blessing. The words not from your mouth. Meditation of your heart should be free from negative. Have every sort. Want a good cow, you better blow a good calf. Be careful what you inject, what you inject in the youth them talk, and just watch what you teach your little children. Make sure I know something to hurt them. Mind what you saying to my sister, 'cause she could be the next prime minister. I say be careful what you saying to me daughter, 'cause in the long run she could be your doctor. Oh, you feel mention not to be so
shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He restoreth my soul. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Splashing, dashing, restless sea. Never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad. Sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Little children love you well. Love all the wondrous tales you tell. Love to watch you going, know in the times that ebb and flow. Yet though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, 'cause Jah is with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Splashing, dashing, restless sea, never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad, sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Splashing, dashing, restless sea, never still you seem to be. Sometimes angry, sometimes sad, sometimes you laugh as though you're glad. Newfound love is like a brand new toy. It fills you up, you wanna burst with joy. When you're in love, it's a wonderful thing. Your mind at rest, you wanna try your best. Prepare a place in your heart, that's where it all starts. A place in your heart, make love your resort. Open your heart and let these feelings in. To the night, emotions will be like a
Newfound love is like a brand new toy. It fills you up, you wanna burst with joy. When you're in love, it's a wonderful thing. Your mind's at rest, you wanna try your best. Prepare a place in your heart, that's where it all starts. A place in your heart, make love your resort. Open your heart and let these feelings in. Tonight these emotions would be like a sin. And use love and true love I give to you. We've made a start, so let's never part. Prepare a place in your heart, that's where it all starts. A place in your heart, make love your resort.
Hello, Mama Africa, how are you? I'm feeling fine, and I hope you're fine too. Hello, Mama Africa, how are you? I hope when you hear these words, your grace turn blue, grace turn blue. I'm saying these words to let you know how much I care, and I won't let go. Even though we're oceans away, you're with me day by day. Memories of you keep flashing through my mind. The very thought of you make my time. Hello, Mama Africa, how are you? I'm feeling fine, and I hope you're fine too. Hello, Mama Africa, how are you? I hope when you hear these words, your grace
Fly
turn.
the gate, and let in the pirate fly the gate, and let in the pirate fly the gate, and let in the pirate fly the gate, and let in the pirate. Let me come with original slang. Me come like say they never respect man, but now me come back and me coming in strong. I fire down under the coat back.
Baby, I've gotta call you out. I feel the need for you tonight. I'm over my little apple. I'd certainly take a bite. My poor body's calling and needs attention fast. Till you're here beside me, baby. That's how long this pain's gonna last. You gotta come back home. Come back home. Gotta come back home. Gotta come back home. Can't remember how long it's been. I sure lost track of time. Do ask me how I'm doing, I can't say I'm doing fine. My world is topsy-turvy. Everything is upside down. It's no use explaining. Got to come see what's going on. You gotta come back home.
Continue with the proceedings, but good evening to everyone who is coming in. Find your seat, have a cocktail, and we will get going. ZJ West.
You're around. I might not show it 'cause I can't find words to say. I try to say I love you, but I get tongue-tied. I start to read your word and fail in every way. I wish you would stay longer. Bright up my life like Disney World would. I wish you would stay longer. But just like magic you were gone. Oh baby, must find a way to keep me.
Stop.
Me not drive a fast car. Come me now go left your out, cause we a come from far. You remember when me only have one arrow shirt, and you a muggle with me in your tight up skirt. As long as me there on Mars, I gotta hurt me now. Forget where me a come from. Me now go dish your dirt.
I'll keep on loving you.
Always.
I don't know why. Oh, why? I don't know why. Oh, why?
As I am hooked on your love like a big snapper fish. The way you look, the way you dress, I don't me carry this. Your personality, there is no other like it. But you want and telling the world, oh man, you're Chris.
But I love you in every way. I love you in every way. I don't know why. Oh, why? I don't know
I cherish every moment that you're around. I might not show it cause I can't find words to say. I try to say I love you, but I get tongue-tied. I start to read your word and fail in every way. I wish you would stay longer.
Just a little longer.
Bright up my life like Disney World would. I wish you would stay longer.
To make me stronger and stronger.
But just like magic you were gone.
See ya. Oh man, just a little more time. Put the stake in on me world, I want you brighten up me life. Make it glisten like pearl, just a little more time. Put the stake in on me world, I want you brighten up my life. Make it glisten like you're a nice and decent, well brown top girl. Filipino to my castle, the mistress to my world. Brighten up my life, cause you're no shy, shy girl. I want you walk me your life and give me full control.
I wish you would stay longer.
On the veranda.
Bright up my life like Disney World.
See ya. Merry-go-round.
I wish you would stay longer.
Don't disappear.
But just like
Stay
magic
right here.
you were gone. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. What a confrontation this will be. Now look at me at 2:45. I wanna go home. That's where I should be.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try this again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody doing this evening? Wonderful. My name is Roxy Nickel. Welcome to Ribby's Ultra Lounge Restaurant and Ultra Club, where we're going to have the JaRIA Honour Awards. So this evening we have 26 awards in 16 categories, and of course we will be telling you how they were chosen and how you go about the voting process and all of that. But those of you who joined us late, you missed the first 45 minutes of music courtesy of ZJ West. He was playing music from our different awardees, so thanks so much, ZJ West. Yeah, nice juggling there, and you enjoyed our welcome cocktail. We're here, Mr. Simpson. We're getting good reviews on the welcome cocktail, so thank you so much for being here. So at this point, we're going to go right into this evening's proceedings, as we're going to tell you what is going on. And I asked Chairman of JaRIA, Ewan Simpson, to come and bring greetings.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nickel. Good afternoon, everybody. Or is it now evening? It is now evening. I've been inside this dark room for a while, so I'm not sure what time of day it is. But we are thankful to Ribby's Ultra Lounge for hosting us. You know, Ribby's has always been a hub for entertainment and fine quality entertainment at that. And so we're thankful to them for hosting us. And we're thankful to you for being here. It is good that on the last Sunday of the month of February, we can have such an august gathering of players of the entertainment industry. And you will forgive the mix-up in the names of the months, but it is, in fact, February with an August gathering, and that's fine. Yes, it is good to see so many who have contributed significantly to the entertainment industry, who have contributed over time and who are still contributing, and those who are fairly new in the contribution as well. And so, in the vein of that contribution, I want to greet a few people, and you will forgive me if I am not very comprehensive, but I like to greet a few people. And I'm going to start in a very interesting way. I'm going to start by greeting the table of the elders. And it's fortuitous that they decided to sit together, and Mr. Lincoln is walking away. Mr. Lincoln is walking away, but you see, it is one of the things that you can't get away from. When you're crucial to history, there's no way you can shake it. And so we want to greet Mr. Lincoln, who is a founding director of JaRIA. And we want to greet Mr. Ibo Cooper, who is not only currently, or well, I say, Mr. Lincoln is a founding director and is still a director of JaRIA. And I want to greet Mr. Ibo Cooper, who is our immediate past chairman and who is our legacy director, still going strong. And it is important for us to make that point because history is crucial. And if we forget our history, then we have a real problem. We have no real future, or we have a future that can be determined by anyone else. But I also want to greet, in the vein of that history, Mr. Donovan Germain, who is also with us, a founding member of JaRIA, a founding director of JaRIA, and who is also still currently serving on our award selection committee. In the vein of that service, I want to greet the Isaacs table. And that is also fortuitous because they chose to sit together. And so Ms. Mary Isaacs and Mrs. June Isaacs, who are not sisters, certainly by blood, are two directors of JaRIA. And Ms. June Isaacs is our director of marketing. And Ms. Mary Isaacs is not only a director of JaRIA and a long-serving director of JaRIA, but probably the only chairman we have had of our award selection committee. She has been our long-serving chairman of our award selection committee. And so it is important for you to have that kind of sense of space. Of course, trying to spoil the picture beside them is the sometimes debonair Mr. Othniel Halliburton, who is our Director of Education, my brother and friend. So it is important to get a feel of what is happening here and what happens in JaRIA, which is a perfectly voluntary organization. Of course, we want to change that, but it is a voluntary organization, and that's a good way to start, because it starts as a labor of love for the music and entertainment industry of Jamaica. And it's important for us to recognize that. I want to thank everyone who is here, including our awardees and their representatives. And of course, Ms. Mary Isaacs will recognize some of them when she gets up here. Our awardees and their representatives are in fact here. I don't want to single out my friend because I could get in trouble for not singling out all my other friends. But yes, but I want to say that the JaRIA Honour Awards is still the best and longest reigning awards event in Jamaica. And it is important for us to recognize that, because on a labor of love, on a voluntary basis, and you see, Ibo never made no money from it, and he never told me when he was forcing me to take this. Right? Junior never made any, and he never told me either. Nor Freddie before them, right? And Mary smiled and said nothing. But we do it for a labor of love. Yes? And it is important that without even that monetary connection, JaRIA has been able to maintain this award where we celebrate ourselves. and that is critical, celebrating ourselves as an industry. Some will argue that it is not yet an industry. Others will argue that it is not a sufficiently organized industry. Others will say, oh, it's a great industry. The conversation continues. But we know that there is lots of work to be done, and we want to make sure that the legacy we leave is an entertainment, a music and entertainment industry for Jamaica that rivals any other industry in the world. Not in Jamaica, in the world. Because what we have given as Jamaica to ourselves and to the world is unmatched. And so reggae as a movement, reggae as music, lifestyle, fashion, food, philosophy, energy is what we are here to promote and defend, is what we are here to provide structure to, and is what we are here to broadcast. And so we are thankful to our friends online who are also sharing with us, and those who will watch the recording afterwards. We're thankful to those who support Man U and those who don't. The non-football people are not with it, but it's okay. And those who don't support Man U are not so happy either, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay, Mr. Lincoln. I suspect you're Liverpool, but that's okay. That's okay. But yes, but those who are here with us from home and abroad, we welcome you. We thank you. Mr. Matthew Lawrence, our director of production, is running up and down all over the place making sure things happen, and we want to thank him as well for his work as director of production for JaRIA. And I want to thank all the directors who are not here, who are working behind the scenes. Mr. Everett Stingray, who is vice chairman, who is holding down things across the waters, and he gave great representation at the Reggae Month events in South Florida last week, and we want to thank him for that, along with other CALM committee members like Miss Nadine Blair and Mr. Steve James and so on, who were in Florida holding things down there as well. So we want to thank them. We want to also thank Miss Jo Benet Morris, who is supposed to join us shortly, I gather, but who is not yet here, who is our director for, is our arts representative, artist representative. And we want to thank our musicians rep, Mr. Kamoy Gordon, who is also serving Miss Gabrielle McDowell, who is our youth rep. We want to also thank her for her yeoman service. And of course, we have affiliate directors in Mr. Lowell Lawson from JFMAU and Mr. You're not helping me, I'm old, you know. Gavin Blair from JCAP. So, yes, Mr. Dean Fraser is also our producer's rep, and we want to thank them for continuing to give service. Have I left any director out? Don't tell me, don't get me in trouble. We left the secretariat out, so I want to thank Miss Michelle Jones-Francis, who is also our corporate secretary, who keeps us on our toes. Yes, JaRIA is a corporate entity, despite the fact that we don't get paid. So I want to thank you, everybody. I know that we started with some juggling. You got to hear some of the rich music that our awardees have created to leave as a legacy. And we want to continue with the discussion now about Awards 2023. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much, Chairman. And as we continue the discussion, I ask Director Mary Isaacs Black to come forward to give us an overview of the awards.
Thanks, Roxine. The JaRIA Honour Awards recognizes industry individuals and practitioners who play a significant role in the creation, evolution, and mentorship of Jamaica's music. Although some are well-known industry stalwarts, Their names and contributions are often not popular with the broader community, and it has been JaRIA's charge for the past 15 years to celebrate and highlight their remarkable achievements, commitment, and contributions to our industry and Jamaica's music culture, which has penetrated globally. To date, we will have honored over 340 music practitioners in categories such as lifetime achievement, mentorship, posthumous, engineers, producers, sound equipment, musicians, male and female artists, duo group vocals, band, media, promoter, songwriter, gospel. We have also have the Gregory Isaacs Foundation Award, which recognizes selectors, fashion, and CD album designers, Song of the Year, and Breakthrough Artist of the Year. When we began this journey in 2009, there were 10 categories, and this year we are delighted to introduce the Album of the Year category, bumping up our new base awards count to 31 awards in 19 categories. The Album of the Year category will be presented to a vocal or instrumental work in 3 sections: reggae, dancehall, and gospel, in any Jamaican genre, that is mento, ska, rocksteady, reggae, dancehall, or dub. The album has to be commercially released locally or internationally and available for purchase from January 1 to December 31 of the previous year through standalone or audio-only streaming platforms and free form from any publicly known copyright infringement claims. Additionally, to be eligible in a specific category, it must contain 60% playing time of a Jamaican genre and can be submitted as a solo, duo, group, or collaborative work. Albums can be submitted to JaRIA's website today through March 8th. Our website address is www.jariaentertainment.com. A non-refundable US $30 fee is required for each entry submitted. All JaRIA paid-up and lifetime members will be eligible for a 50% discount with each submission. A screening will be done by our selection committee and judged by a rubric system using the following 3 criteria. 1, musical arrangement. 2, production. And 3, lyrical content based on the Broadcast Commission music policy suited for free-to-air radio guided by the government of Jamaica. The top 5 albums selected in each category will be identified as the nominees. Voting will be conducted by JaRIA's eligible members via our website poll from March 19th to April 9th. Eligible JaRIA members are those who have paid their annual dues by January 31st of the voting year. The name of winners of each of the 3 sections will be announced at the gala, which takes place on Monday, Easter Monday, April 10th. Additionally, Voting of the winners of this year's popular categories, which are the Song of the Year and the Breakthrough Artist of the Year, will run simultaneously with the voting of the Album of the Year on our website from March 19th to April 9th. The nominees for the two popular categories continue to be selected by the Reggae Month Committee and uploaded for voting by the People's Choice. Later on, you will hear about the criteria for those two popular categories. The awards committee, selection committee, remains steadfast in consulting, identifying, and deliberating all new submissions in all categories. Once considered eligible for the category, they are added to previous year's shortlisted nominees. The committee also receive write-in suggestions submitted by the public, and should those names be determined eligible, they are inked to be a nominee. Voting continues by a secret ballot that are tabulated with the top scoring names submitted to JaRIA's Board of Directors for ratification before they are declared the winners in their respective categories. All honor awardees and their representatives are notified via phone, followed by an official notification letter with requests for their official bio and photos to be used in our edutainment showcase at the awards gala. JaRIA again wants to thank and acknowledge the voluntary commitment and contributions made by the selection committee. Special shout out to former chairman Freddie McGregor, a diehard member of the association and selection committee, who didn't make his recent health challenge stop him from participating again in this year's voting process. More strength, lots of love and respect, Captain. JaRIA realizes that there are numerous practitioners behind the scenes who deserves recognition for their magnanimous hard work, dedication, and creativity to enhance Jamaica's musical history and culture. We know who you are. Though the list is long, stay by the phone. Maybe you'll get that call in 2024. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary. So we know there are many persons behind the scenes and we don't want to forget any. So we're adding as well, special thank you to O'Neill Levy, who's been holding down graphics for us behind the scenes as well. O'Shin Levy doing graphics and logistics as well. And Shane Williams, who's been our sound director for Reggae Month. Thank you all so much. So I now invite you to watch a tribute performance. We'll be showing a few of those. A tribute performance from last year's awards. And this tribute, the first one, is to Glacia Robinson, who is a 2022 awardee. And this is being done by Niket Morgan Williams.
Left and right in the same ask for help abide me. Still I know you're standing near me, and I so need your hand in mine. So Lord, I ask you today, please hear my cry and hold my hand today. Lest I fall, guide my steps all the way. Please hear my call for the cares of life is all I now see. Please walk me through it. Oh Lord, it's all I ask of thee. So hold my hand, lest I fall. Guide my steps all the way. Please, Lord Jesus, hear my call for the years of life is all mine. And now see, please walk me through it. That's all I ask of thee. Hold my hand. That's all I ask of thee.
Orchestra and conducted by Michael Cooper. No, we're not clapping. Beautiful arrangement. And I will just use the opportunity now to ask Director Cooper to come forward to give us an overview of the popular category in our award section. And remember, those who are here, we are streaming live on our YouTube page.
Greetings, one and all. I give thanks for the turnout and looking forward to going live after all these years of. It was beautiful doing it in camera, but now this year we're going live again. Thanks. Breakthrough Artist. This award is given to an emerging artist in recognition of their progress in the industry, for a dilettante to a professional in the previous year. Considerations in determining nominees include the artist's impact as gauged by growth of fan base, critical acclaim, extent of touring internationally, and increased recognition of catalog. Song of the Year. This award is given to a Jamaican song that has attained critical and commercial acclaim locally and internationally during the period from January 1 to December 31 of the year prior to the awards. The song cannot contain any profanity, discriminatory, or derogatory lyrics. No less than 5 nominees are posted to the JaRIA website and social media pages where the public has an opportunity to vote. The scores are reviewed by the awards committee and coordinator and then sent to the selection committee and the board of directors for ratification. The winners of these 2 categories are announced at the awards presentation. So we really don't know until the day, right? And please remember, the majority of the awards are what we call honor awards, right? We're really trying to get the people of the world to know those persons who you listened to and you enjoyed all these years, but were not on the front line, so to speak, the bass players and the guitarists and the drummers, backup singers, horns people, etc., etc. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Director. Our next tribute is to J.C. Lodge, and this is done by Nix Taylor.
I wanna share your life. Every minute, every day and night. And I
That arrangement was done by Michael Ibu Cooper. I like to see him smile when I do that. So I'm going to ask Director Mary to make her way back. At this point, any members of the press are here? Because we have a segment where you have question and answer. Any members of the press towards the back? All right. So Director Mary, I'm going to ask you to come back and give us another overview of the new categories. And for those who are just tuning in, welcome. We have 26 awards in 16 categories. So you're going to learn how that goes and in terms of your timeline in voting for the person that will win. Director Mary.
Okay, a little more elaboration. Can I take this off? Or should we- Okay, all right. Oh, on the album of the year, which we are very excited here at JaRIA about introducing. The album of the year will be awarded in 3 sections. It's either a vocal or an instrumental album. The sections are reggae, dancehall, and gospel. The album must be of any Jamaican genre: mento, ska, rocksteady, reggae, dancehall, or dub. The album for consideration can be submitted by anyone starting today. You either can be a member of JaRIA or not. The album must contain at least 5 different tracks, different songs, not different mixes, for a total playing time of at least 30 minutes. The album must have been commercially released locally or internationally and available for purchase any date within the eligibility period of January 1 to January 31, 2022 to be eligible for consideration this year. The album must be available to the public as December 31st, right? The album must be available to the public as a standalone and or audio-only purchases for streaming platforms. The album must be free from any publicly known copyright infringement claims. To be eligible in a specific category, the album must contain 60% playing time of a Jamaican genre. The album can be submitted as a solo, duo, group, or collaborative work. A non-refundable fee of US $30 is required for every entry submitted. All members of JaRIA, paid up or lifetime members, will receive a 50% discount. Submissions. Albums are to be submitted as of today through March 8th for consideration via the JaRIA's website, which is www.jariaentertainment.com. And there is a form that is on the website that you follow and upload the music. Screening is essential to ensure that all works are placed in their proper category and the lyrical content is appropriate. And that screening will be done by the JaRIA Selection Committee, which represented by a team of industry experts, musicians, engineers, producers, radio personalities, selectors, and musicologists. Tonight we have in the house some of those people. We have Donovan Germain, who is manager of many, many prominent artists, as well as the owner of Penthouse Records. We have Julian Lincoln, Uncle Junior. Yes, you are a part of the selection committee, who is also in the house. Don McDowell, engineer, is in the house, and so is Ibu Cooper in the house, and of course, our esteemed chairman, Mr. Simpson, Ewan Simpson, is part of the selection committee, who are in, oh, let me not forget, my sister by another mother and another father, June Isaacs, is also on the selection committee. Each committee member of the selection committee is going to vote by secret ballot, and they're going to use a Rubik system in this selection process. And the system will include criteria like musical arrangement, lyrical content, using the Broadcast Commission music policies suited for free-to-air radios guided by the government of Jamaica, and finally, production. A maximum score of 5 points and a minimum of 1 point is to be used in each of the 3 categories when selecting the short-listed album in the nomination process. The top 5 albums in each category will be identified as the nominees to move to the final voting process. That will be held by eligible JaRIA members and lifetime members. They will vote via the website. The announcement of the winners of each of these sections will be made at the Grand Gala on Monday, Easter Monday, April 10th. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Director. So now we're going to show you, which will be on the screen, the announcements of the awardees. So we're going to begin with, well, let's start again. There are 26 awards in 16 categories. So we're going to go through them so you can have an idea of what the awards are. Again, for those who may have come in late, good evening and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. You missed a lot. You missed a lot of music. You missed a lot of fellowship, but there's still time to catch up and enjoy what we have to offer. So, as I said, there are 26 awards in 16 categories, and these are the voting for those that you will vote for run from March 19 to April 9. Am I right? No? The voting for the popular, right, are from March 19 to April 9. These that you're going to see have already been awarded. So in the category of a life of dedication to the music industry, so in the category of a life of dedication to the music industry, lifetime achievement, it goes to Ashley Cooper, CD-OD, also known as Grub Cooper. In the category of extraordinary impact on the reggae industry, mentorship, it goes to Lincoln Barrington Sugar Minot. We move now to the category of exceptional contribution to the reggae industry. And this is a posthumous award, and there are 2 awardees for this one. It goes to Horatius Pat Kelly and Lincoln Style Rotterdam Scott. That's for exceptional contribution to the reggae industry. We move now to the category of extraordinary impact on the reggae industry. Engineer, where we have 2 awardees, Rev. Don McDowell and Leroy Thompson Fatman, but we can still clap them. This is the category of extraordinary impact on the reggae industry, engineers, and we have 2. The next category we'll be looking at of awardees is exceptional contribution to the reggae industry. And we have 2 producers receiving that award. And the producers are exceptional contribution to the reggae industry. Stephen McGregor and Linval Thompson. Give them a round of applause, please. Exceptional contribution to the reggae industry. And we move on to the one on the screen presently, extraordinary impact on the reggae industry, sound system, and we have 2 of those. Volcano High Power Sound and Silverhawk Sound System. A round of applause for them. The next category we will be going to is exceptional contribution to the reggae industry, musician, instrumentalists. Exceptional contribution to the reggae industry. We have 2 instrumentalists who are receiving this award. The first one goes to Desmond Desi Jones. And the second musical instrumentalist, Franklin Bubbler Wall. The next category will be the 8th category of our awards out of the 16 that we have. This is the Icon Award. And we have 2 persons who are being awarded in this category. 2 males in this Icon Award. So the Icon Award, Artist male, the first male that it goes to is Horace Hines, aka Horace Andy. A round of applause for him. And the second artist is Orville Richard Burrell, CD Shaggy. Our next is Icon Award Female. And we have 1 artist receiving that award. The Icon Award Artist Female goes to Dawn Penn. A round of applause for her. The third Icon Award is for duo or group, and it's 1 group that will be receiving this award. And the Icon Award for duo or group goes to the Melody Makers, Ziggy Marley, Stephen Marley, Sharon Marley, Sidella Marley. We move on to number 11 in our categories. And this is exceptional contribution to the reggae industry band. And that awardee goes to Baron Lee and the Dragonaires. Our next category, extraordinary impact on the reggae industry, media. And we have four. We have four persons in four media in the category. Extraordinary impact on the reggae industry. Radio and TV. For radio and TV, Dermot Hussey OD awardee. For gospel, extraordinary impact on the reggae industry, it goes to Markland Edwards. Extraordinary impact on the reggae industry, new media, goes to Billboard. And extraordinary impact on the reggae industry, print media, goes to the Jamaica Gleaner. Our next category, extraordinary impact on the reggae industry, promoter. That is our 13th category in the list of 16 categories. Extraordinary impact on the reggae industry, promoter, goes to Rotterdam. Next up, exceptional contribution to the reggae industry, songwriter, Dave Kelly. And the Icon Award, Gospel Artist, we have two awardees in that category. Icon Award, Gospel Artist, first one goes to Minister Patricia Levy Bennett, aka Sister Pat. And the second awardee is Calvin Wilby, aka Prodigal Son. And the final award in our category, 16 categories, the Gregory Isaacs Foundation Award, Dance. The Gregory Isaacs Foundation Award, Dance, goes to Gerald Levy, Bogle. So at this point, I will ask Chair, are you going to come stand with me? If you have any questions regarding the awardees, how it is put together, the awards, the event itself, this is your moment, and I will ask Chairman Ewan Simpson to join me up here.
Any questions you have that you do not want to ask? You can whisper it to your neighbor and your neighbor will ask it for you. So it appears that we've done such an excellent job of giving you all the information that you need that there is no need for any question. Is that so? I'm not seeing a nod from everyone. All right, so let me do something. All the awardees who were announced just now on screen, who are currently in our audience, can you raise your hand? Raise your hand high, man. Give them a round of applause for me. You are the reason why we do this, and we are happy to do it. So it is also a pleasure for me to come up here and not have to answer any questions. It means that Director Mary Isaacs did an excellent job with the information, not me. Director Isaacs did a great job with the information. And so we are happy to cut that part of it short. What we want to get to next is a performance, another performance, yet another, from our awards ceremony 2022. Yes, sir, you have a question. Yes. the venue for the, yes, the venue for the Gala Awards. We deliberately did not announce it because it is going to be an amazing venue, but we want to make sure that the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. And we have to leave a little bit more for you to wonder about in the coming weeks. But just to say that we are in dialogue with an amazing venue that will allow us to celebrate ourselves in style, that will allow long frock to draw without dust. Yes. And that will allow bossy padded leather shoes to stay shine, and the suede bottom boot to be comfortably worn. Right? But we will also, and I have to say this because Director Lincoln will have my neck if I don't mention this part, it will also allow for us to have a world-class production input so that we can have the right height of the roof and we can have the right width of the stage, and Director Cooper can ensure that he has lots of room for his coat tail to swing while he's conducting with or without his baton. The cost for the tickets, Director Isaacs, to enter the awards, apart from the awardees and their permitted guests, there will be a small fee, right, Director Isaacs? A small fee for entry to this all-inclusive awards. We will have, and it is important to announce that we have also received Chase. The Chase Fund is, as usual, our sponsor, and it is important for us to say that. The Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport, of course, is also a very great supporter of the work of JaRIA. And we are also pleased to announce that Appleton has agreed to ensure that we are in the right spirit, not just the one on the Lord's Day, that we are in the right spirit at our gala event. And so we will ensure that the spirits flow freely and the fare is fine. And so if you're paying a little $5,000 to come, you know, to a long frock affair, it's not such a bad thing. Good? And Director June Isaacs will ensure that you know where to get those tickets and when they are available on sale. And you will ensure that all your friends and Kombolo purchase tickets to come and celebrate with you. So we're happy to announce that. Any other questions? See, that's why it's important to ask questions, but that is why you're a journalist. We'd like to welcome, by the way, since we're here and doing this, our host for the evening, Mr. Don Creary. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing with us, sharing your space with us. Any other questions? Yes, Mr. Cooper. You want to make a comment? Mr. Cooper, you are the legacy director, sir. You're free to make a comment. Please come.
My dear people, with due respect to the President Chairman, I just wanted to make this comment. Sometimes when we join history at a certain point, without knowing what went before, we make judgmental statements. So I want you to spread the word that we have been at it for 15 years. And in that 15 years, as Mary said before, there have been over 340 people awarded. I'm making the comment because I've had people join years later and say, "How come so-and-so? How come so-and-so?" And we had to draw for the little paper and say, "No man, them get them award." Because people, it is very dear to us that this contribution that has been made, I was going to call a name. Somebody like the bass player for the Scatterlights has made a legacy. It's a worldwide legacy, people. If we were German or Dutch, he would be celebrated seriously. And I have to make that. You get me? We need to celebrate these people because these are the pioneers of a great sound. And I say it passionately because that is what we are about. All right? So don't come on and say, how come Sister Potter get an award? I'm going to say Colleen Davis get an award. You just come, Colleen Davis get an award. You understand what I mean? So please, spread the word for me. That we have been at it for 15 years. And I want to congratulate the persons, many of them not here now, who have served in the organization. Chairman, can I call a young lady named Sashana from outside there, please? Anybody just shout Sashana for me, please? This young lady has been a part of serving this organization from day one. She has never been a board member, but every reggae month she has given unselfish service to this organization. So if I might breach protocol and just bring Sashana inside, believe you me, you don't understand how she did it. Is she there? Here she is. She has been there for the organization every single, come right here, someone. She has been serving us and helping us free of cost, totally volunteering every reggae month for 15 years. And she looked like 15.
Very well. Thank you very much. That's why he's a legacy director. You see, the history resides with him. So, are there any other questions? Any other questions I need to answer? I want to acknowledge in her presence, as I acknowledged in her absence, our director, Ms. Jo Benet Morris. And her manager, Ms. Danelia White. Very well. So, everybody good now? We have a little bit more food to come out, you know. But you want me to make the next announcement? But before we get to that, Hector, Roots percussionist, will take us out with a tribute to the Abyssinians. Please enjoy.
His foundation all the mountains. Shall love with the gates of Zion more than all the dwelling of Jacob. Rastafari. Yes, we give thanks to the work of the Abyssinians.
Thank you so much. And as we come to the end of the formal part of the proceedings, we'd like to thank everyone who made this evening possible. Thank you to the JaRIA team, ZJ West, who will be taking us through the jugglings as we walk together and fellowship and just enjoy each other's company. Mr. Don Query, thank you, sir, for hosting us here and your staff here at Ribby's Ultra Lounge and Restaurant. The Reggae Month sponsors, thank you so much. Chase Fund, MCGES, Urban Development Corporation, JaRIA Nephew, PBCJ, Sandals, and of course, Director Mary Isaacs and the JaRIA Awards Selection Committee. Thank you all so much for making, yes, we're saying thank you, ma'am. It's a lot of work, and a round of applause for everyone, please. Thank you so much for making this possible. So remember, the JaRIA cocktail and horse deovers, isn't that what they say? It's still going around, so do continue to enjoy and, of course, support the bar. My name is Roxanne Nickel. It has been my pleasure to carry you through this evening. So you continue to have a great evening. Walk good. ZJ West.
Ta-na-na-na. Ta-na-na-na. Talk about love, talk about trust, talk about forever, baby, talk about us. I give you my word, stick to my guns, believe it when I say it, baby, it's just begun. You don't understand, oh girl, the full intent of my plan. But baby, I wanna be your sole provider. And baby, I wanna stay that way for the longest time. Baby, I wanna be your sole provider. It's so real. I know you've been hurt. I know you're love shy. You don't have to say it, baby. It's gonna take some time. You got my heart in the
Hello, could all the awardees in the house please come up for a photo opportunity, please? Grub.